Hello, everybody. If we seem a little down, this is take number 2.
Apparently I got a little spoilery.
Yeah, we've already done, technically, this is, like I said, second review, and somebody started to get a little too close to spoilers.
I didn't think it was that spoilery, but whatever.
I was going to say we're talking about Avengers Infinity War, because if you didn't see, you wouldn't see this first video, somebody still wants to step on me.
Well, you're trying to censor me, so...
This is about Avengers Infinity War, as you can guess. Yeah, we want to talk about this movie, and like I'm saying, and the reason why, like I said, we're doing a second take, spoilers were starting to be talked about. Really, I do want to get one take from you. What did you think about with Thanos? Because, like I said, we're not going to get into spoilers at all here. We're just going to kind of maybe talk about the actual villain. What did you think about him?
Very formidable. A very, viable threat.
Yeah. It's the threat that DC wanted Darkseid to feel like in Superman vs. Batman, and they were vague and poetic to the point where you didn't understand what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, it doesn't help. They just...
Yeah.
they're just gonna drop him.
Mm-hmm. Rev Steppenwolf. Yeah, that's a real hell of a villain there. Guy who talks like he's trying to seduce Mr. Head. Yeah, Thanos. Damn, he's a hell of a villain. Those who are like, I feel like I'm repeating myself because I claim, but y'all haven't heard it yet. Thanos is probably Marvel's best villain they've done, even though they've actually had quite a few good villains. He's fucking terrifying as shit. He's not a motherfucker to get trifled with. He looks like he always wants to bitch slap everybody whenever they dare to talk back to him, which is awesome. And he's complex in a way that most villains aren't. I will simply leave it at that. And just say, oh yeah, one thing that Megan did bring up in the first one, it's not really a spoiler, but I'll just say this much. If you have any soul, any heart...
Be prepared for it to get trampled on.
Mm-hmm. Take Jeremy Irons' advice, be prepared. The joke was there, I had to go with it. Yeah, this is a movie that's going to take your poor, beautiful little beating heart. It will step on it. Then it will pee on it. Then it will take a massive dump on top of it. It's a movie that, like I even spoke about in our first actual, when we were trying to talk about it. This is going to be a water cooler movie. You're going to talk about this with your friends and so, oh, did you see Avengers? And I think that there's going to be a lot of people who might have not seen it because they're maybe waiting for the crowds to kind of die down. Don't blame me at all there. Our theater was fucking packed. And it was IMAX 3D. And
3D adds nothing to it.
Yeah. Don't go see it in 3D. You're wasting your money at that point.
We're actually saying 3D adds very little. Not enough to justify actually going to see it in 3D.
Yeah. I would say that's nothing simply because I could have been fine with my glasses been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a movie I think everybody's going to try and do like what we're doing, not spoiling it.
Yeah.
Like hell, I had a friend at my work, he went and saw it Thursday night and saw him on Friday, and he tried not to spoil any of it to me, which I was thankful because he's a great reviewer in a lot of ways. I almost wish he would do his own reviews. But he was like, yes, it was fantastic. It was awesome. He's also a heavier critic than I ever could be. I can't help it. I have some fanboy moments. As you can guess, I like Marvel a little bit. Yeah, those who... Again, one more thing. And it's just talking about... Some already talked about in our first review. In terms of... If you're wondering, hey, does this live up to its hype? It crushes it. Mm-hmm. It is way better than its hype could ever hope to be. I don't know how it accomplished that. It just did. So, yeah, that's our very short review of Avengers. Though we need to give scores, so we will let the Megans speak about it. And hopefully she doesn't spoil it. I love you. So what do you...
You were very much in danger of getting a liquid poured on you. Probably
as long as it's a cold liquid and you don't like liquid metal.
I would say probably your tea here.
I like my green tea in my bottle, in my can, though. So, what do you think about? What would you give Avengers as a score? Avengers Infinity War, of course. When I say Avengers, I'm just talking about the first movie.
I had to give it a 9. It was freaking awesome. Don't get me wrong.
You have your issues here and there with stuff.
Yeah, I'm still kind of processing certain parts.
We might do a secondary review, like we kind of talked about a little bit in between our first review. We might do a more spoiler review, but I don't want to do it till at earliest maybe next week.
Till it's like been out like a month.
Yeah, I almost want to wait a month. I almost don't want to wait that long as well. We'll see. Maybe once Deadpool hits, we might do a secondary review of Avengers Infinity War.
In the meantime, we're going to go see it a second time, so maybe I can... Maybe that'll help me process, and it's like...
And I'm going to be like a little kid, and then I'm going to start crying like a little kid, too.
I was like, maybe the score will bump up to 10. Yeah. Or maybe it'll drop down to 8. Who knows? We'll see. It'll probably bump up, no anything.
Yeah. I will say there are actually... Just to let you know, there were a number of parts I bawled like a fucking baby. It was pathetic. I can't help it. There were some parts that just hit me right in the heart. I was like...
I didn't bawl, but I was like on the edge of tears a few times. Like
you didn't see me. I was crying. I can't... I'm a fucking huge Marvel fan. And there's so much here that it hits me. I can't say more. I can't.
I was about to say something that was like, no, shut up.
Yeah, I can't. I can't say any of it. It's a fucking 10. I can't help it. I'm predictable as shit. This was the fantastic movie I've been waiting for. Even though all these other Marvel movies I really loved. Like, the only one I haven't liked, really, was Iron Man 3. Though...
Black Panther was also... Not that we didn't like it. It was a little bit of a letdown after all the hype.
Yeah, I think it was way overhyped. I speak goods. I was speaking with another person who just saw it recently at work, and they were similarly not as impressed, but they said once they watched it a second time, they said it actually wasn't as bad as their first impressions were. They think, though, it was just overhyped, that people were trying to make it into more of what it was. It was a really good Marvel movie, but that's the thing. I think too many Marvel movies are actually fantastic. Like, you got your Thor Ragnaroks. You got your Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and 1. Sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, people can't give it a lot of shit. I still love that movie.
I would say it's much I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Second one blows out of the water, I think.
Yeah. You got your Winter Soldier. You got your...
I still can't get over the ending of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Those who do not cry in that movie are probably the same some bitches who play Ori in the Blind Forest went, boring. The beginning bits. Then you got, like I said, you got your Winter Soldier. Fucking fantastic. You got your Captain America Civil War. Hell, for me, you got Captain America First Avenger. I know a lot of people shit on the movie. I think it was fun. I thought it was just the right amount of stupid that I wanted in a movie. But this is, and I don't think, Black Panther, people trying to make it the upper echelon of Marvel movies, it didn't meet that hype. It was really good, just other movies were way above it. Marvel's already done better. Then they did this, and then they went, hey, you know that really good movie we did earlier this year? Oh yeah, it's going to look like balls now. Not that it really does. Just, wow. Do not be surprised if Avengers Infinity War is my number 1 this year. It's going to be my movie I'm going to be comparing everything to. Even like, we may be watching Disaster Artist 2, and I'm being like, it's not as good as Avengers Infinity War. I can't help it. I beginning this movie, I was enjoying it, and I just started loving it, loving it. And also, one thing I think we haven't touched upon. This is a 2.5 hour long movie. Damn, it does not feel any of it. It feels like a speedy sit. Like, you're like, oh, movie's done? Mm-hmm. And that's how it is. So, I was about to say something, and I was like, no, Charlie, do not spoil something. Yeah, because I was about to stick my foot firmly in my own mouth.
I was like, I just remember something about that was in the movie that it's like, oh yeah, and yeah, I meant to mention to you. It's like I'll tell you.
Yeah, as you can see, I have my wonderful phone. Of course, it's hooked up because I try to charge a damn thing. We're gonna go ahead and talk about what we're gonna be seeing next month. Not that matters too much, since we're probably gonna be seeing Fishing War next week again. Though we might try and sneak in another showing. Though there's like Dick that comes out.
There's Tully.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see Tully if we can next week. It'll be the new review that we'll do. That's of course the one Charlize Theron and what's the fucking name of that actor who's with her? I can't remember. It's one guy. He always seems like a dick and everything. But yeah, we're probably gonna see that. Don't expect us to fall absolutely in love with it. It's gonna be a hard act to follow.
Yeah.
It's either that or we can go, shoot our head, blow our brains out, and go watch Overboard. We'll just throw it out there. We actually like the original Overboard.
I have not seen it, so don't be...
You never watched the original Overboard?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show it to you later. Just saying, it's actually a really damn funny movie. There is some really great bits. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell are fantastic in it, because Kurt Russell was also a god. I cannot help it. And Goldie Hawn is just at her comedic best in that film in a lot of ways. I don't know what the hell they're doing with this new one. It just makes me want to cry. Mm-hmm. Now, for the 11th, Megan and me were kind of disagreeing about this, though it just depends upon what the showings are going to be. We're either going to see Life of the Party or Breaking In. And I was Life of the Party.
Yeah.
I want to see neither.
Me too.
But I don't think we can get...
I was like, can we get that option?
I don't think we can get away with watching Avengers 3 weeks in a row and just doing a review every week. Unless we make that third week our spoiler review.
It won't go.
Yeah, we'll probably still
go. Very easy excuse to skip that week.
Yeah, the 11th of May is kind of shitty. We're not going to really have any good movies to choose from. Probably going to still see Life of the Party. We might still go see Avengers again, just because, fuck it, I don't really want... We'll still see Life of the Party, do a review, and go, and then...
Yeah, Life of the Party. That looks dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking In, it looks like it might be badass, but it might end up being boring. Might be like Proud Mary, just like a bunch of squandered potential.
Yeah, Breaking In, from what I've seen, it looks like it was a rated R film that got cut down to PG-13 for some god-awful reason.
Wait, what movie did I just say?
Breaking In.
No, the movie that I was talking about, like...
Proud Mary. Proud Mary wasn't rated R, but it wasn't cut down. But I think that's what Breaking In. I bet there was a really good R movie, and they cut it to ribbons, and then they made that.
Yeah, as soon as the movie title came flying out of my mouth, just like, wait, what did I say?
You said the right thing.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what I
said. Of course, 18th, we're going to go see Deadpool 2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to go see it. We're going to enjoy it. Unless Megan wants to go see Show Dogs instead. She can go see it herself, and I'll just go see, Deadpool.
You are not seeing Deadpool 2 without me. I will give you all kinds of shit for the rest of your life.
What if you go blind in the middle of it? I can't help it. You're not going to be able to see Deadpool 2. She loves my puns. Can't you tell?
Again, you are getting dangerously close to having a liquid poured on you.
Just as long as it's not pee, I'll be okay. I broke her.
I don't know why that's so funny. That just was.
Oh. Megan's now broken. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up well. She's red as a tomato.
snorting and all that. I don't know.
I got a snoring. I'm like, well, you didn't fall asleep.
Say snorting.
Snoring.
I said laughing and trying to breathe at the same time. Usually with me that results in snorting. Which for some reason is fine, absolutely adorable.
Well, now that Megan has derailed it a little bit, I was just going to say, May 25th, of course, we're going to go see Solo. And I will say, a lot of people kind of be shitting on it. That's the only one no ebonics with it. I can't even finish my talk because she's squeaking. This is the night to break Megan, is what it is. But no, a lot of people seem to kind of be shitting on this movie, and they're like hating, like, oh, Solo's gonna be stupid. I don't know, the trailers I've been seeing...
Oh, they don't look too bad.
It looks like it's gonna be fun. I don't think it's gonna be the best Star Wars movie, but I'm fine with it being an alright Star Wars movie, like a 7 or an 8. I mean,
what do you think? What do you know?
Yeah,
same like Star Wars type humor.
Yeah,
Chewbacca.
The guy who is playing freaking Han Solo, I will say people kind of like, he didn't do a good Han Solo. He's just a smarmy smartass. Did y'all not see the same Han Solo I did? Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying it already, and I'm looking forward to him and Chewie pretty much becoming bros. So yeah, that's the month of May. Some really good movies I'm looking forward to. At the end of it, sure, in the beginning, it's like, okay. So, yeah, Avengers Infinity War, go see it. Miss it in 3D, but go see it. It's
still worth seeing in theaters.
Oh, it's beyond worth seeing in theaters. It's,
I say it lives up to the hype.
Like I said, it fucks the hype up the ass and throws its corpse away after it fucked it to death. What can I say? I'm an interesting one at times with my metaphors.
What am I getting myself into?
You're the one who said yes.
You're
Oh,
the one who asked.
Yeah, that's true. You did not say yes, though.
That's very true.
So, yeah, we'll be back next week with totally might do a spoiler review. Might wait till the week after. Or you'll see it. And so until then, we'll go ahead and say bye-bye, everybody.